Speaking of, it's almost time to head back to the classroom, and teachers and staff over at Fresno Unified want to make sure all their students are ready for the big return. And we are joined now live with Superintendent Bob Nelson this morning. And Superintendent, thank you so much for joining us, and good morning.
My distinct pleasure, Megan. Great to be with you. Excited to start school back on.
Exactly, and that's just what we were chatting about. We said, boy, it must feel good to get ready to go back. And we know as kids prepare, kids and parents, COVID is on everyone's minds. How is the district preparing for the school year, especially as far as student safety?
Yeah, obviously, many of the provisions that we put in place last year during the height of the pandemic are still in place right now. People are talking a lot about the most recent variants. And so we still have our piece about mask wearing indoors, as well as on our buses, frequent hand washing and sanitizing stations. We have daily cleaning and sanitizing for all of our kids. Partitions where available are still present there. And we've obviously changed the classroom ventilation systems to make sure that they're as safe as they can be. The crucial aspect for us is just trying to keep kids in place 5 days a week, full time, with all of the accoutrements that add to the school life, whether that's arts, athletics, clubs, and trying to keep all of our kids and their lives as normal as we can. So making sure that they're able to do that in as safe a way as we possibly can.
Right. And last year we know it was a challenge for students because maybe some of them struggled with not being in class and not being with their peers, and maybe they fell behind a little bit. What kind of programs does the district offer for kids who need some remedial help?
So first and foremost, for the fall semester, Megan, everybody is actually extending the school day by 30 minutes to accommodate additional support in language arts and math. And so that's K through 12. So our high schools and middle schools, their periods are all a little bit longer, and we have an extended period of time for elementary school kids to just make sure, as you talked about, that people are caught up adequately. Additionally, too, now we're offering after school supports for every child in our system. In the past, there's been some wait lists, and it's been hard for kids to be able to stay after school if that was their desired outcome, to get additional supports. But this year we're providing after school supports for everyone. We've talked too about, we don't fully know what the social emotional toll has been on our kids. We understand that a lot of people experienced some trauma during the pandemic. So the board has graciously approved like $70 million in social emotional support. So social workers, child welfare and attendance specialists to just be there and to help our kids who might need, there was a lot of transition going out of school, and we anticipate a lot of transition moments coming back too. So to support students and families the best we can, we have staff available at every site in order to support them.
Great to mention the emotional support too. We think about the physical and we think about educational, but emotional is so important. Finally, Superintendent, and this could be fun, your top tip for parents and students as they get ready to get back to class.
Well, I would say, for this audience, it's probably not super relevant, but it seems as though during the summer, sometimes the older your kids get, the later they sleep. That seems to be the truth in our house, at least. Trying to get people back into a normal routine of going to school, you might want to start now in order to be ready for the 12th. And parents, we just ask on the first day of drop-off that you don't skip on your way back to the car in a way that your kids can see. At least keep it on the down low as you're thrilled to send your kids back to school. But we are ecstatic to have them back. We know our schools function best when our kids are there in person, and we will do everything to preserve 5 days a week, every day, all day of instruction. So thanks, parents, for supporting us last year and being part of the schoolhouse, and we look forward to sharing your kids and their growth with you this year.
I love it. I just picture the parents with sunglasses. Play it cool, guys. Stay cool. Be cool. Everyone be cool. Superintendent Bob Nelson of Fresno Unified. Superintendent, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Megan. Have a great morning.
You too. All right. Take care. Well, hey, a local organization also wants to help get your kids ready for the classroom.